Oh, it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Welcome to the AEW wrap-up, brought to you in part by the Turnbuckle Tavern. I'm good old Mike BELCASTER, and as always, I got these two lovely gentlemen with you. Gentlemen, introduce yourself.
I am the OG Fit Kid, Thomas Montalto.
Yeah, I'm Freemz, aka twitch.tv/Freemz.
I love it. It's good. I like it. Look, boom, we got the logo. Oh, sorry, boom, we got the logos.
Put the
Good
link right up
stuff.
here for you guys. Go check out Freemz on Twitch.
Hell yeah. And
And
while
while
you're
you're at
checking, you're stealing my thunder, Tom. While you're at it, check out theturnbuckletavern.com, where not only you can find all of our broadcasts, weekly podcasts, everything that you could possibly imagine under the wrestling umbrella, but we also have our Discord. Join the community. All the cool kids are doing it. It's a lovely space where you can talk wrestling, figures, music, food, anything you possibly could think of, tech, gambling tips with the OG Fig Kid.
Come see pictures of Dash.
Come see pictures of Dash and Mayhem. We got it going on. And while you're there, sign up for a podcast. We got literally, look at that schedule there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're only missing the goddamn holy day, Sunday. See what I did there?
What fun. A great way. The goddamn holy day.
Exactly. That's what's up.
You didn't just say that.
No, tell me you didn't just say that, sucker. But while you're there, head on over to our Pro Wrestling Tees store. You can get OG Fit Kid shirts, Turnbuckle Tavern shirts, Mike BELCASTER shirts, and everything else under the Turnbuckle Tavern umbrella. You know what I smell coming along is an Honor Society t-shirt, which I'm definitely going to order right away. And if you guys don't like what we got on that spread, check out Teespring, where we have so much to offer there. We got glasses, mugs with Tom's mug on it. We got hoodies, t-shirts, things that Pro Wrestling Tees has banned because they just can't handle the coolness, the macho-ness of the Turnbuckle Tavern, if you will. So go check it out. Anyway, gentlemen, how are you guys?
Good. You were the sick one, Mike. Tell us how you're doing.
It
doesn't matter how you're doing.
I think it does. Tell that to the healthcare system.
I won't do it again to you.
You can hear the rasp.
We
you can hear
missed
the
you yesterday on Fig Night.
I'm so sad I couldn't make Fig Night, but I'm here, and that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
I'm still rhyming. I don't know why.
We saw people in the house visiting us. Jaden Sneed in the house.
What up, Jaden?
Storm Review is here. His relative is all elite. We will get to that.
Yes.
Tyson, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means.
Damn right, sir.
Oh, Nick Storm asking how you're feeling today, Mikey.
Like I said, I'm a little bit raspy, but I'm good to go. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna
talk like a Macho Man the whole show.
Yeah. I could. It would be a lot easier.
Oh, that's funny.
Storm is coming, but it's not on Dynamite tonight. You don't need a soundboard, bagel plates, when you got the Macho Man Randy Savage right here. Yeah, you can do voicemails, $5 a pop. Catch me on Fiverr.
I actually prefer Jay Lethal to Macho Man. I consider that a good Jay Lethal impression.
Speaking of which, this is out of my news segment, so we'll just talk about it right now.
The look on Tom's face.
Being the Elite had their 300th episode this week, and there was a good Macho Man off between Jay Lethal and good old Nick Jackson. I thought it was pretty good. You guys watch Being the Elite?
No, I should. The only there's so many wrestling podcast vlogs to keep up with now. And
yeah, there is.
Being the Elite used to be way better, like before AEW.
100%.
But I'm sure it's still good.
Yeah.
But I have too many other nerdy interests.
I get it, man.
I have to level them all out, so I don't miss Danhausen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can hear me.
I do need to go back and watch 300. I watched part of it.
There was a good SCU bit. There was, like I said, the Macho Man off, and it was a fun episode, and they teased to a triple threat tag match between the Young Bucks, the Hardys, and Christian, and a mystery opponent at some point down the line. So I'm here for that. That's right. Fun stuff, good stuff. But are you guys ready to roll into our business here?
I
do it.
I had the iPad ready, streaming us on Twitch.
That's what I'm talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen,
listen,
it's our top pick 3. I think that's what I called it last week. But we are here, so we're gonna pick on our top 3 moments, matches, whatever the hell you want to call it, from the last week of AEW-ness, including Rampage, including everything. Tom, I'm gonna let you take the lead here, so I can take a sip of my beautiful beverage. So I'm not.
All right, I'll start with my number 3 this week, and I'm gonna go with the whole Adam Cole, Adam Page segment. I love Adam Cole on the mic. That guy on the mic is about as good as they come. Like, he's just so good.
Oh,
I like it.
And then with Adam Page driving in the Boss Hog car with the horns on the front.
It's a Tesla. Couldn't take it serious because it's a Tesla.
It's a fucking Tesla.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like a cowboy character coming out looking like scuffed JBL. I don't know. It bothered me for some reason.
Did you guys ever watch when Boss Hog had that on the front of his car?
Yeah,
of course.
JBL did the same thing. He had the limo with the horns on the front.
Yeah, I hated JBL.
Yeah, I love JBL.
JBL blocked me on Twitter because one day he was going off about how when he was on Raw, the ratings were so much, like so high. I'm like, I tweeted him, do you think that had anything to do with a guy named Austin and The Rock? And he instantly blocked me.
Hot take. I don't like Hangman right now.
You know,
don't like him.
You know what? I'm hearing that more and more from people.
Most boring baby face ever.
Wow.
Yeah, if
He's
we
just
had
boring.
a hot take,
He's fast.
if we definitely had a hot take button, we would. But I'll throw this out as our AEW hot take.
Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
I need to get a hot take thing on my board here.
We can throw that up too. I thought MJF was appropriate.
I like his wrestling, and I love him as a heel.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a heel?
And back in the AEW.
You mean Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor, yeah, back in Ring of Honor.
Oh, I didn't know he was a heel. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's great. I think I agree with you a little bit because it's not putting out the potential it should.
It's
boring. You know what I mean? He's not a Stone Cold. They're booking him kind of like that, but he's not there.
And CM Punk tonight saying, I'll fight whoever's champion at that time, Cole or Page, makes me think it's going to be Cole.
I don't think so. And I'll tell you why if you want me to.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I think Punk is going to have the title sooner than later. I don't think they're going to give Adam Cole that short of a run.
That makes sense.
I think Page goes over on Adam Cole, and then Punk goes over on Hangman.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Punk. Yeah.
Sorry. Hangman goes over on
I know
Adam Cole, and then Punk goes over on Hangman.
Yeah, the reason why I would tend to believe that if that's what happens is they don't want to have 2 short championship back to back.
Yeah.
So if
I mean, at this point, Page hasn't been that short.
When did he win it? In January? No, November, right? November.
Yeah. October?
January, February.
End of October, yeah.
Oh, so it's almost 6 months. It's approaching 6 months.
He's doing good.
Yeah. So, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Freemz, you're number 3.
Oh, you're right, Chad.
My number 3 is Wardlow tearing through the stadium.
Yeah.
Only to be made to look like a bitch when he got to the bottom.
Listen,
he get all hot on you now.
He did great. He was running through. He's punching with security guards left and right. And I was like, oh, it's redemption for last week because it was just, last week's looked so hokey. Yeah. And this one looked really badass. But then he got
a joke to the flagship, by the way. If people caught that.
That was what was cool about it, is he looked like he was just going to tear his way through, and it was exciting. And then he was still stopped.
Yeah, the announcers were burying those poor security guards.
Yeah, right.
They really were.
And shout out to former Turnbuckle Sessions guest, Robert King, who is head of AEW security now.
Yes, that's
he quit his NWA reffing gig and He's hanging out in the AEW
Friends
team.
of the Tavern. If you didn't hear that episode, it was very fun. Go back and look for it.
Well, that wasn't a very good look for him tonight, was it?
No, not at all.
With security guards, he might be gone next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Still better than the security at the Oscars, though. Am I right? It's sad right now that Will Smith looks tougher than Wardlow. At least.
Well, he didn't have all those security.
That's true. That's true.
More privilege than Wardlow.
That's in there with his hands behind his back, and
it was exciting. It was exciting watching him come through.
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
Enjoyed it.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, my number 3.
My number 3, this was a hard week to pick a 1, 2, 3. There was so much good shit going on, but
it was because I wish I had picked that moment too.
I still think this week was a down from last week though, which is fine.
It was, but it was loaded.
It's still good, yeah. Like it can't be better. Each episode can't be better than the one before it. It's not possible. Yeah, but it was still really, really good. Like it was still great. But
last week's felt like more exciting. This week's felt more packed.
Yeah,
it felt like they put a lot on the show, and that might have been why it was a little bit on the downside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my number 3 was not only CM Punk versus Max Caster, but also Max Caster's unbelievably great rap.
Oh, I love that rap.
Yeah,
that was a great rap.
I love yourself
laughing like when he was Punk and he was just laughing.
Yeah,
it was a good match too.
It was.
I think obviously Max Caster is already like a great wrestler.
Yeah.
CM Punk makes anyone look good when he wrestles them too, though.
Yes.
So when he wrestles people who are skilled, that's what's so exciting about this like AEW run, because most people there are pretty skilled. So it's cool to see him in ring with people like Max Caster. Even think back, like people like to shit on Cena. Think back to the Cena CM Punk match. Holy shit!
Dude,
it made CM Punk look like a fucking 5-star wrestler in that match.
I love the one right before Mania when they were determining who was going to fight The Rock on Raw. Yeah. That was probably their best match.
Yeah, no, that was really good. It's just going to keep happening until he looks like Adam Cole.
Every week he's going to get closer to them. They get a little closer to them. Here's one thing I'm tired of. Tell me what you guys think. Like, I love Caster, but I'm tired of Tony Khan just throwing tag team guys into a singles match to put somebody else over.
I would agree with you, but I think this was a little bit more important than normal.
Why?
Because Max Caster fought CM Punk and it wasn't a squash match.
Yeah.
But he still lost.
It doesn't matter. He didn't get squashed. He put up a fight. He did that badass.
Having a good match with CM Punk, being that young of a wrestler, is a positive for that wrestler no matter what. As long as it's not a squash.
It's like going to Lollapalooza and taking a COVID test afterwards. It's positive.
That's like saying, like, well, never mind. I was about to oversell it way too much. I was about to say it's like wrestling, like losing the Undertaker at Mania, but it's not like that at all. I mean, but the idea is the same, though. The idea is the same. Like, the idea is the same.
No, absolutely.
There's no downside to it. Yeah, Caster was elevated 100%.
I feel like he proved himself a little bit, and it was cool to see. And he didn't get bitched out. We've seen less. I think he did better than Will Hobbs did against CM Punk. Yeah. So you're getting the ultimate rub. You know what I mean?
At least equal to, but probably a little bit better.
Yeah. At least equal to. And
rewatching that Hobbs match, knowing what we know now too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've rewatched it since you heard about the conversation that CM Punk and Hobbs had before the match.
No, I was dying to.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah, so Hobbs' mom had just passed away. And CM Punk met Hobbs before they came out and said, no matter what happens out there, this match is for her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what CM Punk told Hobbs.
Good guy Punk, man. I love it.
So, rewatching that match, I don't know. It's more emotional. You can see it in their faces. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to go back and watch that. That was on the Rampage, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Rampage.
Yeah.
I think right before or after the last pay-per-view.
Before.
Yeah, I think it was before it.
Let's go to our number 2. I'm going to go with Toni Storm debuting in AEW tonight. I'm excited to see her. Excited to see her get to do what she wants to do, not under the WWE umbrella.
Yeah.
They kind of like cartoonished her up during her last few months on SmackDown, just throwing pies in Charlotte's face. They changed her look. She was back to her regular look tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Toni Storm here.
Yeah, me
Same.
too. I'm glad I get to see her somewhere besides her OnlyFans. So
I haven't
Fair enough.
seen OnlyFans.
You got to start one first.
she made 12K in her or 15K in her first hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy business.
That's what's good about AEW though, is that like she can continue to do that.
Yep.
And like AEW lets people make money outside of the ring, which is can be crucial.
Well, I would
big
think
time.
in
That's
the
good
future,
for anybody.
with guys coming to WWE that they're interested in, they might say to Vince, well, I want to be able to do this, and if not, I'm not going to sign there. And I wonder how that's going to change things. Or guys whose contracts are expiring. Like if Xavier Woods, Austin Creed, his contract's coming up, and he's like, I don't know if I'm going to resign if I can't start doing that again.
Yeah.
Is that going to change their look, or are they going to tell them to go elsewhere?
But here's the thing, like he won't be able to keep what he's doing either, like the up, down, down stuff.
No.
Because WWE owns that.
Right.
Well, that especially with him doing all the G4 stuff, I don't see him counterbalancing both of them and making it work. So I think at the end of his run now, I think it's going to be a time to pick and choose for sure.
Freemz, what was your number 2 tonight?
Listen, I'm about to do something unprecedented on the AEW Rap Show. I'm not asking for permission because I'm a member of the Hawk Appreciation Society. So I got a rub from one of the guys from the High Council, Hawk himself, so I have a little bit of wiggle room here. I'm doing 2 number 2s because I couldn't decide.
Ooh, I like it.
Wow, 2 number 2s.
Let's
I
go
couldn't
ahead.
decide.
What's the first?
The first one is Toni Storm coming back again. It's good to see her back in the ring. You know, I was a little bummed because I love Bunny too, and I even knew going into the match though we all knew it was gonna be Toni Storm, but even if it wasn't Toni Storm, we knew Bunny was gonna lose.
Yeah, that's true
because she's going against a mystery opponent.
I mean that's 100% true. But we've seen Bunny in worse shape than she's been in tonight.
That is true.
Tyson, you watch your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate the hoss.
Number 2s and rubs. What did I walk into?
The wrap up, Courtney.
I love the post earlier in the group chat about all of our shows being named after like raw down wrap up.
Yeah.
Oh, that really.
I liked how Fig Night was the
abstinence. That's such a mean joke.
Oh my god.
We all practice celibacy when it's Tuesday night.
That was the other person I knew. I thought it was between Toni Storm and Athena. I was leaning a little more towards Toni Storm.
I knew it was going to be Toni Storm.
Yeah, judging by how they kind of no-sold Athena this week on the news reports, they were like, we can sign her whenever.
Yeah.
And Toni Storm's got that AEW vibe. Like she looks like a bad chick, and it works.
So I love JR's comment about her hair, and it sounded like Tony Schiavone just didn't know what to say to him.
Yeah, I missed that. What did he say about her hair?
He's like, she's got an interesting hair. Look at a hairdo, and Tony Schiavone, she's like, yeah, she does, JR.
Goddamn.
So my other number 2 is the FTR. Further showing a face push there with the way they. That's another good thing about like the Wardlow thing too. They're being able to like change a couple stories with that. But yeah, FTR showing more of a baby face look coming up.
Yeah,
I love they were wearing the NWO tribute.
That was also super cool.
We need those figures.
Yes, I'm sure we'll get them.
I hope so.
Second time they've worn that gear, so. Twice as nice, right? It
was also cool getting to watch the Gun Club. I mean, I love the Ass Boys.
It was a great match with the Ass Boys. It was fun. Yeah, like it was different, and I'm glad to see them kind of getting their push.
Yeah, they're going to be a top team for years to come.
I'm loving the Billy's Kid stuff too.
Yeah. I kind of felt tonight we're going to get to see Road Dogg come in kind of soon and team with Billy a little bit, like a one-off
Road Dogg
match.
could work, man.
What?
I don't think Road Dogg could work. He had the same shit that Triple H had, basically.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Never
got
mind.
Yeah,
a
even-
defibrillator put in, man.
Oh shit.
Even in interviews, you hear Billy Gunn say that if he comes back, it'll be as a agent, basically, because that's what he's good at.
Yeah, he's great at it. So
I mean, he was fun to watch, but I mean, doesn't mean we won't get a you didn't know one time.
yeah,
But it definitely mean I don't see him working a match.
I
He's
didn't
I
not
mean, they were fun characters, but let's be honest, Billy Gunn carried that tag team.
that Billy Gunn. Boom.
The punches were cool, but like, oh man, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. Road Dogg wasn't. He knows the business well.
Yeah,
He knows how to be entertaining, but man, he's not that good of a wrestler.
yeah, he's an Armstrong. It doesn't mean he should be fucking.
He's a brawler. It's fine. He's good.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's
I mean,
fine.
for what their act was, it was fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's definitely more entertaining than Billy Gunn. That well, kind of. I
Well,
love the Mr. Ass story arc. So
I love that. I loved when he was with Billy and Chuck. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
so problematic, man. So problematic.
I just think back to Eric Bischoff pulling off the mask that night.
It was
Rico.
good. I thought it was fun.
What's
I'm
your
right
number
with-
two?
I'm right there with you guys. Tony Storm.
Yeah,
Not only the debut though, but the win. I
Yeah,
thought that was really cool. They booked her strong. She looked great. Again, I'm a huge Bunny fan, and I thought it was cool. But did I see Bunny winning? If she was up against Red Velvet, yeah.
yeah.
But
No matter what, there's no way Bunny's winning the whole tournament.
no, not now
could-
at least.
I could see Tony Storm going all the way to the end of it.
I would love it.
yeah.
I think she's Canadian too, isn't she?
No, Australian or something.
Oh yeah, she is Australian. As we were talking about next
She's
door,
Australian. She's related to Nick Storm. All the Storms, all the people in Australia have their last name Storm.
except for Lance Storm. He
He's from-
converted. All right, Tom. What is
Yes.
your number one moment of the week?
I'm gonna go with the Yuta Danielson match and how this guy is a friggin' star in the making.
Which one?
Well, Danielson's already a star. Yuta,
Now that Danielson kid's got a good future.
He does got a good future.
yeah, he does. You just upset Nick Storm.
It's okay. She's it's Lance Storm, Tony Storm, Nick
I'm
Storm.
not even convinced Australia is a real place, so you need to
No.
chill.
Yeah.
You need to chill.
That's where
Nick.
he lives. He'll argue with you.
CIA plant. I don't think Australia is real.
He takes
Black
his
helicopters.
to college.
Australia.
Have any of you guys ever seen Australia before?
Never been there.
Like, see what I'm saying?
And you know what? He doesn't call people mates, so he can't really be Australian.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's his Captain Kangaroo suit? Like what
Yes.
are we doing?
Yeah. And like the way Regal was putting him over on the announcing, like I love Yuta. Like he's really shined the last couple of weeks, so I can't wait to see where this goes.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. Absolutely thought it was great.
Freemz, what's your number two?
My number what? Number one?
For one.
Number one.
Yes.
Number one, the CM Punk promo.
Yeah, that was a great promo too.
This
It
is
was
so
a good
good.
promo.
Talking about how like I'm gonna be there's got some gray in my beard and there's gonna be a lot more here before I leave and talking about the scars and like dude
Yeah.
got some fucking amazing promo.
Yeah. can't.
I'm such like a fanboy for Punk.
Can you
I know
imagine
it's bad.
Punk and Adam Cole promos? I don't want to see him against Adam Page.
Oh, it'll be great.
Oh yeah.
I think
it's
it'll be
gonna
really good. Think of
oh,
the promos we
Spitfire.
got from him and MJF.
That's what I mean. Give me Cole and Punk. I don't want.
Oh yeah. I agree. I think even though I think it's gonna be Punk versus Hangman, Punk versus Cole is way more sounds more intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
But
here
what if
for
it goes?
either way.
What if it goes Punk Hangman, Cole Punk, the feud next?
Ooh.
That'll work.
What if it's our first triple threat?
But I honestly think that it's gonna go. If I'm gonna guess, it's gonna go Punk Hangman, Punk beats Hangman,
Okay.
Punk Omega.
Ooh. We need Punk Omega. Like we need
Punk Omega has to happen.
Yeah, we
Gotta
can't have
this shit too.
The
Imagine
prophecies have done foretold.
Yep.
You
And
get
Hawk would approve.
you get some stuff with Punk and Callis too.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness. Yeah. Oh,
Especially if we can get like a little bit of maybe like Bret Hart action in there. Punk Bret, Callis Omega talking shit.
man.
Just
I would
fantasy
love
booking over here, okay?
I'm throwing out some fantasy booking. I want FTR, Punk, and Brett all together, one same page.
Yeah, that'd be a great little stable.
They all shit talk Goldberg for 20 minutes in a promo. Be beautiful.
It would be awesome if Brett came out and just cut a promo how he was just collecting a paycheck from WWE for all these years. Now there's a true pro wrestling company, and that's where I belong.
Maybe.
So many good possibilities coming up. But we don't know where Kenny Omega is on his rehab.
No.
I feel like he's probably I wouldn't be surprised if he's like good now and getting in shape.
That's what I feel like.
I hope so.
And they're keeping it under wraps.
He was on Being the Elite's 300th episode. He tried to call Cody. It was like, doo-doo-doo, the number you are trying to call is no longer in service. He was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, you guys got to check out the Being the Elite. It was good. But it was his first time being back, so it was fun. What are we at, number 1 already?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm with Tom on the Bryan Danielson Wheeler Yuta match. I thought it was great. I think Yuta's gonna be a fucking strap a rocket ship dildo to that guy's back. He's flying to the moon. It's gonna be fantastic, man. I'm here for the seriousness of the Mox Danielson Regal campaign, and I want more from it. So, and I think Daniel Garcia is going to turn on Jericho and join this group. Throwing that out there.
Yeah,
Daniel Garcia is a beast.
I agree with J Bone there. Put a badass woman in that group.
Yeah.
Put Ruby Soho in there.
Yeah.
Damn, what a unit. Could you imagine that? Bret Hart is like the manager. CM Punk, FTR, and Ruby Soho.
Be killer.
I'll be there for that.
Yeah. Part of me wishes Natty would leave WWE.
Yeah.
And join AEW and be like the bad bitch there.
WWE.
Huh?
I'm bored of her in WWE.
I'm sure she's bored of herself in WWE.
Probably.
How old is she? She's probably got a lot of time left, right?
She's not. She can't be more than late 30s.
Nah, she's got. You think she's that young?
I think so. She's been wrestling for a while, but she's
39. Young. She'll be 40 on May 26th.
She's almost 40. I was thinking 40s. So
she could be. Obviously, this is how long she's been working, but you know, I think she would thrive in this environment.
Yeah,
better than most people.
I've never been a huge Natty fan.
She's got it all, but she's just stuck in that loophole, you know, where she's got to be the WWE chick and married and doing divas and. Goddamn.
I don't know if the two bad Chads remember or not, but I was talking shit about her back in like 2016 even.
Oh, I totally can imagine. I'm with you. I was never a big fan, but I know she would do better here. The Dungeon Patrol.
I respect her. She's a good wrestler.
Yeah,
she's a very good wrestler. She's just boring as hell.
Well, no, she's just played off as boring as hell. That's what she needs that fire.
Her off-screen stuff is more entertaining than her on-screen stuff.
100%. 100%. So that was a good top 3, guys. I think
y'all was really a good top 3.
Yeah, it's weird how mine was the best though.
Of course it was.
It's weird how that worked out.
It's funny. I thought mine was the best.
You had 2 number 2s. You were one.
That's true.
Better than all.
Things happen like that when you have like this just absolute unit of a wrinkly brain. Wrinkles all over the place. No smoothness at all.
You gotta let the brain hang. And you let the brain hang. I appreciate that.
Yeah. My brain's rougher than a Scott Steiner promo.
Oh. Holler if you hear me.
You know what time it is, guys?
Yeah, no, we're moving on. So
what do you guys want to talk about?
Well, I was gonna say
it's showtime, folks.
Well, I mean, between show times and what do you want to talk about? It's news time.
That's
So,
right.
so let's bust out in some news. I'll start first. Little Marco Stunt is no longer under contract due to budget cuts and a large roster, according to the reports. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, not surprised. I was never a Marco Stunt fan. Don't think he was needed. And so, best of luck to him, whatever he does.
No future endeavors.
No, but and I see that he was cut, but he wasn't cut. His contract just expired, correct?
I mean, it could be that. I think they kind of said they're not paying him any extra days.
Okay.
Like they have other people because they have done.
I feel like if your contract expires and the company chooses you to not re-sign you, that's you getting cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think like if your contract expires and you decide to leave, I don't view that being cut.
Are you quitting then?
Huh?
Would you be a quitter then if you don't renew your contract? If you're the one who decides not to renew?
100%. If you're Marco Quitter Stunt, you're a quitter. I
think Marco Stunt,
Avalon.
it would benefit him to go to some indie promotion.
Well, he's been in GCW, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
he showed back up too. He's been there since.
I think
GC.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, he's just been there since things have been rocky with the AEW crew.
Yeah.
So in other news, the reason why Anthony Bowens was not wrestling tonight is apparently he's dealing with a minor knee injury. Nothing too bad. He'll be out of action for a little while.
He can't scissors. His knees hurting.
So, and that's why keeping Max Caster on screen tonight keeps them still relevant. But
if not more relevant,
I just want to see Max Caster go. Another guy. I can't wait to see his future.
Yeah.
So many young guys in this company. I'm excited for.
100%. But Max Caster's definitely on the top of the list.
Yes.
Yeah. And speaking of Max Caster, let's just read something off here real quick. John Cena was, I don't know if it was an interview, podcast, whatever, but he had some words for Max Caster. I'm going to try to get through this without cracking. I know of Max Caster very well. And the answer, somebody asked him if Max Caster could, or if Cena could beat Max Caster in a rap battle. And John Cena goes, "Oh, I know of Max Caster very well." And the answer is no. He's extremely gifted. I remember hearing him for the first time and asking a good friend of mine to please pass his information on to me. I immediately checked out his raps and I immediately checked out his raps out of the blue and I saw he was doing spectacular. I wish him all the best luck, but I can't give him any advice because he's punching far above my weight class. He's very gifted. He's gifted enough to rhyme to the beat live, where I kind of did my stuff a cappella to let the punchline sink in. Hip hop consistently evolves and is consistently moving forward. He's a better version of what I did. He really is really spectacular. As long as he keeps everything in a realistic perspective, he shows great potential.
So, you know what I find the funniest about this? Just a couple of weeks ago, there was somebody asked Cena a question if he watches AEW, and he said, "No, I've never seen it. I have no time."
Well, you don't have to watch AEW to know Max Caster either.
It's true. You could Google it.
It sounds like he knows a lot about him.
Yeah, I mean, just going through Twitter, if you see Max Caster, you're going to see him rapping,
Yeah. And he's got almost better videos out on Twitter and YouTube than he does on his raps. There's some raps on Twitter I fucking love, on an emotional level.
Yeah, you told me.
And he's fantastic. So mad props to Cena. I'm with it.
And I met Max Caster, and he was just the nicest dude. So real. I loved meeting him. It made me find a whole new respect for him. He rapped there where we were too. Dude's just so talented. He's just so freaking talented. The world is in his hands. He's got so much potential on so many different levels.
Yeah, no, he trained for it. You know? So very, very cool. Tom, what else we got?
So apparently MJF and Tony Khan had a heated conversation about MJF appearing on an interview with Ariel Helwani. Helwani? Okay. Running by the company.
Helwani.
Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful noted that Khan didn't have an issue with what was said by MJF, but rather with how the interview was arranged. So I guess he didn't get it approved by HR and whoever you're supposed to get it at PR. And
That's fair.
and apparently they had a talk since then and everything was smoothed over so we'll
I
see.
mean, that's pretty fair. You have to run things by corporate.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, who knows how heated it actually got? We don't know. Like
100%.
You're talking about dirt sheet reports.
yeah.
I do take what Sean Rossap says a little higher than dirt sheet stuff, but not that much.
I don't
Yeah.
know. His reports are like, the Max Caster made fun of CM Punk tonight, and now CM Punk's really mad.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Sign up for the Patreon so you guys can see what's up.
Even with the best of the best, sometimes it's a game of telephone.
Yeah,
100%.
And like a slight disagreement could be called a heated conversation.
Yeah, I mean, look at Meltzer and the Cody Rhodes situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, Shane McMahon's coming out this weekend, and not Cody. So,
God, that would be funny if that happens.
I think like if big not if, but Cody's, if he's signed, obviously, but I think they're gonna do Shane McMahon or somebody else with Seth, and Cody's coming out rather Sunday or Monday.
I would do it Sunday.
I can see them
What
doing
the
it both
fuck are they
days.
doing over there? What the fuck are they doing over in the WWE?
2-night WrestleManias, and it sucks.
It's a goddamn $1 billion company.
They're getting people.
Oh my
talking. That's what
God.
they're doing.
They're the Tesla of wrestling, and they're fucking shit up.
It's so frustrating.
It's super frustrating. I've been
I
watching.
want to like WWE. I want to like
Same.
it.
100% same. Because I mean, just because it's life, that's all we've known besides WCW and fucking ECW. But I want them to work. I want them to do right. But they are just fucking. They're spitting in fucking the wind.
So let me ask you this then, Mike. If it's up to you, do you want Cody, if he's debuting, do you want it to be Saturday versus Seth?
No, I want them to piss off the entire community and make it seem like they were fucking feeding it. I'd rather have them come out after Roman beats Brock or Brock beats Roman, or have them come out Monday and be like, were you guys expecting somebody else? Like one of those kind of things, and have it kick off, because the Monday after Raw or the Monday after Mania, the Raw after Mania is usually a restart.
Yeah.
So I would rather have Roman on the ring going, I did it. You respect your tribal chief. And then Cody comes down, like you hear the fucking King Strat hit, and he just, what's up, guys? Did you want to talk about something? And kind of do like the CM Punk pipe bomb shit with WWE, to where he's like, I'm only here to make this place better. I'm only here to make you realize that you're not good enough to be the champion. And
I would go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
I would agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that WrestleMania is looking so dog water as it is right now. And I'm going to watch it. Like, give me something.
But here's the thing. I would love if he said, I said I wouldn't challenge for that world championship, but I didn't say I wouldn't challenge for this one.
There's only going to be one.
Into it. So
I want Cody to show up, and
It's about time this industry got a facelift.
well, something like that.
I don't know about the
Little
industry, but
serious edge.
WWE could use a facelift.
Well, I mean, WWE could use a fucking whole Botox job, a facelift, a suck and tuck. You name it.
Facial reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, goddamn, give it to Vince too. Well,
I'm excited to see what happens this weekend. The reason why I think Cody has to show up
We're
on
turning into a
Saturday
WWE show. Fuck.
was
yeah.
Saturday's Mania is friggin' terrible.
It's all going to be terrible.
The lineup-
I'm looking forward to Johnny Knoxville, and that's about it. So we're going to end. Oh, wait, I got one more thing. FTR challenged the Bucks tonight for a rematch. Best in the fucking world.
Bucks FTR 2.
Let's do it.
It's hard for me to even be excited for it because I'm so excited for
FTR and the Briscoes.
FTR and the Briscoes.
I knew it.
Super excited for. I'm more excited for Friday than I am this entire weekend of anything.
I'm gonna mention a little bit of other news. it's not major news, but I've texted you about this. But I got an email with a survey from HBO Max, and throughout the survey, there was multiple AEW questions, which makes me think they are really close to a deal, and they're trying to see how many people are actually following AEW. So every AEW question, I highly rated it.
I've been a loyal HBO subscriber since day one, and they did not send me shit. So
yeah, I got HBO Max, so that's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant.
You didn't get the survey? Did you check your email?
No, I had no survey says scroll on for the good guys. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's very interesting because we've heard the whispers, but there's a deal in the works, and then for them to send out the survey confirms there's a deal in the works.
Yeah,
because if there wasn't questions about WWE.
No,
there's only room for one Khan in the wrestling business, Nick, and it's me. It's Tony Khan.
He's not wrong. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen,
it's time for the main event.
It's time for the match of the week.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? You want to Rochambeau?
No, I'm not good with knives. Remember, they cut my foot.
I thought you were going to say you're not good with scissors. I was like, then you're not a fan of the Acclaim.
I have a feeling all three have the same one.
I'm pretty sure we do too. But let's go for Freemz. You go first.
Bryan Danielson. Really?
Oh shit! For reals. Maybe we don't have all the same one. I mean, it was there.
Me and Freemz are on the same page. I'm picking that.
We did the reverse. I can't do an all elite wrap up without mentioning a little bit of Rampage. So my match of the week.
Oh yeah.
Was Swerve Strickland, or God damn it, not shit. What? I had it written down. Yeah, Swerve Strickland. I was thinking of propane. Swerve Strickland and fucking Ricky Starks, man. They threw out a banger. It made Rampage what it was.
Wow.
And not taken away from Wheeler and Bryanson, because obviously that was on my top three, but I think these two went above and beyond for newcomers and killed some shit. So
maybe I would have felt that way if I actually saw the match.
I told you should have watched it.
Rampage was good.
Rampage was good.
I have it on a DVR.
I saw some 12-year-old throw somebody through a certificate.
Yeah. What? You'd get it if you watched it.
I'm making fun of Hook.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
He was past his bedtime. He was crabby. It's okay.
Yeah. So sick of Hook.
I'll never forget the kids in the crowd at the Dynamite before All Out. They're like, Hook, it's past your fucking bedtime. And he looked back. He was just like, God damn it.
Nick Storm, I fear no man. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. I totally get where you guys got, Daniel Bryanson and all the fun.
But it was another fun episode of Dynamite. It was good.
It was a great week for AEW in general.
Yeah. Every week's a great week to be an AEW fan.
When was the last bad Dynamite?
I want to say it was maybe in December. There was one where it was just like a complete like it
when was the last bad Raw?
Monday?
Yesterday.
Right,
week before that. The week before
that.
You know
what's funny? Like Raw 6 months ago was even way worse than what this is.
I need to go back and watch Raw. This most recent Raw.
I watched this most recent Raw and I was like, why did I do this? I always it's like sleeping with a hooker. You always have regret. Like you feel itchy after you watch Raw. You're like, oh shit, I gotta take a shower. Like
shower. Actually, again, like I said, when I was doing that Raw recap show with J-Bone, Raw was painful. Now it's not as painful. I'm not saying it's good, but it's not as bad as it was.
There's still people over at WWE that I really like to watch wrestle.
Yeah, me too.
Some of the matches are pretty good, but the storylines are just something. Honestly, it's like so bad where I don't even know if it's bad booking or something just went haywire and a bunch of stuff messed up.
Yeah,
well,
which is a mix of both.
WWE is I see Tyson Kidd is back as a producer. Well,
Good for him.
because
Who's this?
when you see a match that he produces, you can pick it out off the card because it's usually the best match on the show.
Yes.
I do want to say one thing that is Rampage related.
Yeah, go ahead.
This would redeem Hook for me. I want a Hookhausen tag team.
Oh, wouldn't it be
Hookhausen.
great?
Hookhausen would redeem Hook for me. I'd be like, all right, I can get behind this.
I loved when Danhausen was just like, he
Yeah.
was like, fuck you. And he just,
Just- Could you imagine? That would be so entertaining to have a Hookhausen tag team.
Did you see being the elites? And I think Danhausen's vlog too, but like Danhausen's always just like sneaking by and he's like, here's some chips.
Yeah.
And he throws him like a bag of the little 25-cent bags of chips.
You like
it's like, yeah, it's a good pun. I'm loving it. But yes, I would love to see Hookhausen team up, take on the best friends.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. I would get behind that.
I would totally get behind it.
I
I'm here for
wonder
it.
where it's going. It'll be fun to see.
Speaking of fun, this was fun.
It's always
This
fun.
was fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
The new format, I love it.
Yeah, we
think
moved
it's-
on a little quick from something. I just want to add this in really,
Please.
really.
Yeah, no,
really fast.
this is why we have
When we were
14
talking
minutes of
about Marco
pure fun.
Stunt.
yes.
I think it would benefit him to go to PWG
Oh, I can see that happening.
because they do a really good job at helping people develop a character that's like just stands out. And where he's a smaller dude, he could do with some more character other than just being small.
100%. I think he came from PWG, didn't he?
They came from IWA, right?
Okay, yeah, no. So it was IWA, but he wrestled in PWG a few times.
Yeah, I'm sure he
before.
did. I'd like to see him
Yeah.
over in California like full time for a little bit.
He
Joey Ryan does a
seems-
good job with those dudes over there, regardless of how you feel about them.
Yeah. He seems like a California type wrestler that would get over, I think Excalibur does a lot of PWG now, like booking wise.
Oh, does he really?
I didn't realize that Malachi Black and Brody King were the PWG Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, right before Brody came out.
Yeah.
in, AEW.
Apparently, they still are.
Yep.
That's crazy. But that's I want to say Excalibur is running ship over there right now.
That's
Because
cool.
Joey Ryan's still on the cancel train.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to do anything with Joey Ryan.
for sure. Well, I'm just saying, give credit where credit is due. There, like a lot of people built characters there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like you can't shit on the goose that's laying the golden egg. That was a weird phrase, but very true though.
You just combined a bunch of phrases into one.
It worked out so well though.
Actually.
Goddamn, pal.
Don't bite the hand that's the brightest bulb in the shed.
I love this is why I stuck through Wednesday to come hang out with you guys because it's always a good
I
time.
remember one time this is so off, whatever, and we're probably trying to end it real quick. But I remember one time my
Whatever.
stepsister looked at me and she said, "You're not the sharpest bulb in the shed." Because I said something kind of dumb, and I was like, "Oh my god!" She didn't get while we were because my whole family just started laughing at her. It took her a second to click while we were laughing at her. She's like, "Oh my god!"
You're like, I'm not broken enough yet. That's why.
Yeah.
Boom.
God came in and was shitting on it. All shitting on it. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I think. I think it was like December. When was Revolution?
Uh,
January?
I think it was November. Oh,
Revolution? Yeah, Revolution was like
It was
January.
February.
February. So it was right before that because there was no booking.
It was Revolution the 8th. Which one was in December? November.
November was Full Gear.
Oh, right.
That was end of October.
But then that was March.
So Revolution.
March
No,
6th.
Revolution was
March
not
6th.
March. That's too late.
No, it was just the one I just passed.
Fuck.
March 6th. It was 2 days before my birthday. I remember.
This is my last shitting on WWE joke,
Please.
but I'm
Don't
just.
stop.
I will say
Told you.
I do like the NXT is like uplifting young up and comers like Dolph Ziggler. It's good to see that kid get a rub. He got the NXT title. His future's looking bright for him.
His brother's doing great things on AEW Dark.
Yeah. He reminds me of a cheerleader for some reason.
I just said it was March 6th, Nick Storm, but Mike didn't want to believe me.
Hold on.
Step down, nerd.
There you go. Closing thoughts. I love this week's AEW. I thought it was great all across the board. One of the better rampages I've seen in a long time. And it like we said, it wasn't the best Dynamite, but it was still fucking excellent Dynamite.
This week's Rampage looks like another stack show.
Jesus Christ, it does. I'm excited for it. We got the Bucks here.
It seems like they're picking up the pace with what they're
Give Rampage another hour.
Yeah, no, we need at least a half hour extra with no commercials throughout the time.
I only want another hour if they could do it live.
True.
I honestly don't even care. I'll be. I mean, it'd be better live for sure, 100%. Like
they film enough during the week that they don't need to do it live.
I get why you're saying that, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Have it as like a separate live show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way you're not sitting at an AEW event for like
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
They tape Dark before the Dynamite, then they tape another match of Dark after the Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick Storm brings up a point. Give Rampage a better time slot on a different day or something. If you could move Rampage to a different night other than Friday and a different time slot, what would you do? Where would you move it?
Yeah, it's pretty much
Thursday,
at where it has to be.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Thursday conflicts with a lot of the sports, though. There's baseball and fucking basketball.
Baseball's every day.
And it's the day and it's the day after Dynamite.
Yeah, you need a breather. You can't put it on fucking Monday.
Yeah, and I guess they don't want to make everybody travel so much again. Like, because I was gonna say Sunday would work.
Yeah, but
you interfere.
If there's a pay-per-view though, then yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, maybe even Saturday, but there's still the AEW does a lot of pay-per-views on Saturdays. They used to, at least.
What about that? Tuesday, shove it.
Then it's the day before Dynamite. I just don't want them back to back.
No, I don't want them back to back either.
I wouldn't mind Thursday. I wouldn't mind back to back on.
Put Dynamite on Tuesday.
Yeah, right.
Monday, baby.
That'd be funny if they.
Let's start some real war.
Fuck you, NXT. Just literally suck the dick.
They put Dynamite on Monday. Put Rampage on Wednesday.
It's not going to happen, but how funny would it be if ROH outdoes NXT Friday?
Dude, I would love to see Ring of Honor on Tuesday, Dynamite on Wednesday. And then
I don't want to talk too much Ring of Honor stuff because tomorrow.
No, I know. Yeah, plug it, man, because that's tomorrow, where we're going next.
Honor Society, new show. We have decided to go ahead and start tomorrow to do a pre-show for Supercard. So it'll be me, Steve Acefield, and Chad Sneed.
I'm so fucking excited.
Tell the people what time.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern.
So I will be able to listen to this on my way home from work. I cannot wait.
I'm excited for it. Super excited.
It's going to be a phenomenal show. I'm looking forward to the card on Friday.
Yeah.
I love Tony Khan's little comment about make sure you don't leave early.
Yeah, I have so many predictions, but I'm saving them. It's so hard for me. I'm literally having a physical reaction to not being able to say what I want to say.
It looks like you're ready to punch yourself in the mouth about it. Like,
it's so hard. There's so many things that are going through my head that could bother.
If
you guys want to sneak, how about this? If you want to tease, I've typed a few of them in the Discord.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good
like that.
Guys, so if you want to tease for what he's going to say, head over to our Discord. There you go. You go to the turnbuckletavern.com, click on a link. It's the first link at the top to join our Discord. You could get a tease of what some of his predictions are for the Ring of Honor. What's it called? Super Card of Honor?
Yes.
Yes, on Friday night. I know when I get home from work on Friday night, I will be visiting the pirate ship and watching it.
You want to taste? Go join the Discord. Yeah. Anything else to add, gentlemen? Freemz, plug your Twitch like 5 more times because we need it.
Twitch.tv/Freemz. We have fun over there. Not a lot of wrestling content happens over there. A little bit every now and then. But if you're a degenerate and a pervert, come on over. We make a lot of foul jokes.
I think I need to come over there because I'm a degenerate and a pervert.
Yeah, mostly dirty jokes for sure. It's, my mod Bagel Bites is there in chat. We have a good time. We listen to a lot of music, a lot of punk rock, pop punk, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Freemz. Come
Tell
check me
people
out.
when they could tune in. Do you have a typical?
I stream. It's kind of all over the place right now, but typically I stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
All right, guys. So if you're
Yeah,
around
yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, wait, that's what you said?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Yes, 8 p.m. Check it out and just go here. Here it is right here. Go right there and you could turn on notifications. Follow, turn on notifications, and Twitch will alert you when Freemz is going live to stream.
Yes. And if you
And
join
that'll be a lot of
Discord,
And maybe
Freemz
you'll
will
get to
alert
see
you.
him dye his hair. Or
Ooh.
Yeah, it's happened before. It's still kind of pink now.
get
Looks
another
like-
I think
tattoo.
we're doing Aqua next.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I've gotten-
You strike me as an aqua fella.
Yeah, I've literally gotten tattooed because of goals on the stream. So you never know what you're going to see over there. I have a username. I have someone's username tattooed on me.
Sounds
That's
like
great.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, we get wild over there.
No, listen, that's dedication and commitment, and you gotta fucking respect that shit.
Before
love
we go, guys, like the video. Please comment on the video. Head over to theturnbuckletavern.com. If you haven't already, please go down the list. Subscribe, like, follow us everywhere you possibly can.
Share.
The TikTok thing
Shout
is
us out.
exploding. Our Instagram is starting to grow really fast. Come over and jump on now because we're only getting bigger. And you could say you were here in the beginning. So,
Tom, plug your shit.
Friday, me and Mike have a brand new episode of the Turnbuckle Sessions dropping. We're going to be looking back at some highlights from our favorite Hall of Fame speeches. And let me tell you, I picked. Mike told me to do a doozy today. And I listened to it, and I was actually at this Hall of Fame speech, and I love it. It's a perfect.
Almost hit.
So I wasn't Mr. T. I wasn't at Mr. T's Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, fair enough. What else you got going on?
Well, we got the debate show on Monday.
Well, you in general, not
No.
just the Turnbuckle.
Me and my life. I have to work tomorrow, and I got a wedding.
Are you finished, you carny piece of shit?
Got you, motherfucker. That's for everybody on the Raw down that you fucked over yesterday.
Shit was fun.
It was
Glad I
great.
finally got to catch a Raw down.
I
I watched the whole thing.
I kept getting Anthony at it, you know. But
Who?
young Anthony.
What about him?
He kept falling for my questions, and I would load up my rock.
Who?
Young Anthony.
Who's this?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
You did good with all that. It was fun. You had a good
Wait.
response back from
Who?
Yeah,
Who?
it was a
Who?
lot of fun yesterday.
Who asked?
And
Who
it's
asked?
funny because my votes, my predictions don't exactly count because they're afraid when I win it, you know, they don't want to give me the belt.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can't come in from another company and just win the title. You're not Cody Rhodes, Tom.
And that's true. That's true. All right, Mike.
I think we're done here. Thank you guys for joining in. It was fun. I had a good time. Hope everybody else had a good time. Hopefully, I'm not in Vince McMahon mode next week when we do the All Elite wrap up again. You know, goddamn pal.
All right. I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, Tom, I'll
I
let
have
you
to load
give
the
your famous last 3 words.
My famous last 3 words. Until next week, guys. Love, peace, and pro wrestling.